16th against first, 16th against the champions-elect. The home side to walk out first. It is them who this match means so much to. They'll look to the strike partnership of Maxi Gomez and Iago Aspas when those two have been together, this dominant part in the La Liga campaign this season that has won them the title. Wouldn't quite guarantee them survival for another season. They'll be looking over their shoulder at 0-0 at Leganés last time out, in a pretty uneventful game in truth. Riyad Boudebouz and Okayo Kuslo come in, Usalja and Sanchez on the bench. 10 changes from the team that secured La Liga with a 1-0 win against Levante last. The bench, like Coutinho, Longley and Vidal, as well as also the at the back. Scored plenty but struggled to keep them out at the other end. More on this though, and almost immediately Jasper Cillessen makes a terrible error. Quite technically into summer, but the sun is certainly shining. Freno Scribo watching on. He was asked in the run-up date at home. He's the best player I've ever seen, and his retirement will leave a huge void. A host of other clubs as well as Barcelona. Malcolm's corner. Lost control of it, but gets going on a dribble now. And Celta Vigo have really struggled. That's what put them in this position. Ball through isn't quite. Sets it for Malo. Cross away by Tobido. Second ever La Liga game. Fagé. Loose pass. Ernesto Valverde with early thinking to do. It seems to me like Malcolm. Very direct approach, and it will work. Gomez had a go. It was Route 1 stuff from Celta Vigo, and it caught Barcelona out. Blanco thumps it long. The bounce was kind. The defender foraging forward. Malcolm flicks it on. Prince Boateng, European leagues. Might remember him if you're an English viewer from that side that won the FA Cup with Port Puig. For Elena, just couldn't quite direct it goalwards. Carles Elena. And with some similarity to the goal he scored against Alaves in midweek, they're bursting through the lines. Now back with Puig. End of it so far. Malcolm up against Cabral. Has options. Elena goes alone, and unfortunately for him, gets it all wrong. Ricky Puig gets the 1-2 Puig. And looked for Malcolm. Needed a block from Cabral. Oh, Barcelona almost passing their way through here. Vage. Well, it's not the worst cross. Malcolm want to cut inside onto his preferred left foot, instead sets it for Vage. Scoring against Japan, becoming the youngest African goal scorer at the World Cup. Now a burst forward from Hugo Malo. Malo is space to cross. Solution to strike it on his right. Tobido's header away. Aspas got there first. And Titi has to clear. And Samuel Titi then turns to his teammates to start the inquest about the corner. Cillessen away again, but not the most convincing. Of course. Next week is Barcelona's last home game of the season against Getafe, and then they have a potential replacement. We'll come back to that. Malcolm with the chip over the top. Aspas. Aspas's cross. Well, they love to link up Iago Aspas and Maxi Gomez. And Aspas so nearly gave Celta Vigo the lead here with this lovely piece of creativity. All of a sudden, Barcelona are caught out at the back. It's been a regular problem today. Jean-Claire Tobido. Boudebouz in behind, but Marlowe's quick, he's not that quick at the table. As is quite entitled to stand there if he wishes. It's his bevy of players on the 6-yard box, and Cillessen does just enough. Jasper Cillessen's ability from set pieces receiving a thorough examination, crowded around the Barcelona goalkeeper. Vage invited to join the attack. Cross towards. Now here comes Celta Vigo on the break once more. Marlowe's cross, day for Celta Vigo. Budabuz's corner. Cillessen again away. Messi, Suarez and Neymar, the MSN trio up front. They are a side that should be confident. They've been in good form recently, and this isn't. Budabuz. Still in the first leg. Arturo Vidal, the more physical Arturo Vidal preferred. Also one, but he couldn't get past Yokuslu. Wide by Puig. Vage's cross. Celta Vigo, who is still appealing the decision at the other end. Vage. Good save. Boufal. Half there for Vigo. Boufal. Boufal dancing his way through. Deflected over off from TT. And the noise volume rises significantly here in the northeast of Spain, and why not? Celta Vigo fans are watching their side pull the champion. Boufal was maybe lucky to not go in the book. We played advantage, and the referee. 7-1 to Vigo on the corner count. What can they make of this one? Araujo's header stopped by Cillessen. A relatively simple save for a keeper of his quality, but again Vigo threatening from the set piece. And Barca once more. Malcolm likes it on that left foot. Vage surely offside. Eventually is given. Linesmen often told these days, unless they're absolutely certain it's offside, and that Malcolm. Calado. Flicked on. Aspas leaves it, and they're steaming through the centre. 2007 season. They've been a regular side in La Liga across recent seasons. And we've got a bit of the A team playing out across the town now as the team. Back underway then. Celta Vigo. It's a very similar team to the one that drew against Huesca 3 weeks back, as Juan Colado's through. Fast start from Barcelona in this second half. They've gone straight through the gears out them. This is how Barcelona nearly led almost straight after the break. Moussa Vage set it back. Ball played through for Aspas. What's an acute angle. Down, and Cillessen has to save, and in on the rebound. Nestor Araujo tucks it in, and Celta Vigo have a valuable goal in their survival fight. Gifted by Cillessen's error. Araujo. Sofiane Boufal goes round the outside. And he was fouled by Tobido. Jean-Claire Tobido becomes the third man in Barcelona's back four to go on to a yellow card. Over it with his left. Sofiane Boufal with his right. Boufal just gets his angles wrong, Sofiane Boufal. Frustration for Celta. One on aggregate eventually. Here's Boufal onto his right. Plenty of power, but not able to test Jasper Cillessen. He's in confident mood though, Sofiane Boufal, and his call's not the only one. Tobido and Umtiti as well, taken quickly. Gomez across. Field ball for Vage, who will get there. First time cross. An invitation to join an attack. Elena. It's first with Barcelona after signing for Malcolm. Puts one up for Boateng. Almost brought it down for Collado. Umez! Free header from 6 yards out. And he could only put it straight at Jasper Cillessen. And given his form this season, you'd have probably number 11. For now, here's Budabus. Oh, what a finish from Maxi Gomez. Well, that's why Barcelona are interested in signing him next season. For now, though, he set Celta Vigo on another counter-attack. Aspas. Mendes appeals for a handball. Celta Vigo are furious. Referee Martinez is not interested one little bit. Here's Malcolm. Aspas against Cillessen. Aspas makes no mistake. Barcelona will surely lose on the road for the first time in La Liga since September. And Iago Aspas scores against them yet again. If